Hi, my name is Emily Neville, and let me tell you, it's a hot one outside today. So for my devotions, I thought I would pick some from one of my favorite two books of devotions, Devotions for the Beach and Days You Wish You Were There, like today. This first devotion is called Sunburns and Sunblock. And these are all things I think most of us can relate to at some point in time. It comes from 1 Peter chapter 2, verse 20. For what credit is it if, when you are beaten for your faith, you take it patiently? But when you do good and suffer, if you take it patiently, this is commendable before God. It all happens to all of us. We take great care to put on our sunblock, and we miss a spot. So we wind up with this weird, usually hand-shaped sunburn in some summertime conspicuous place, like on our leg or, well, on our face. This is what we get for our efforts, so much for our even-toned tans. The burn portion leaves a spot on us that's vulnerable and unprotected. It's painful and may require special care, like aloe or some kind of lotion. Sometimes the pain our vulnerable parts endure is less conspicuous, but the attack is very real. In varying extremes, we as believers will also suffer for God. Many of us will never endure the kind of physical torture that Peter did, but there are any number of people willing to punish us for some reason or another than standing firm for our faith. This harassment can come in the form of mockery, trickery, or deception, and we're left feeling exposed, hurt, and humiliated. The enemy delights in messing with our minds to cause pain in our hearts. Peter spoke about our hurts here, explaining that we are to be commended if we suffer for the wrong reasons for doing good. But look at the next part of his statement. If you take it patiently. Sometimes we just lose our cool. Other times we're confrontational or hotly defensive. Or we smugly tell those who intend to harm us that we'll pray for them. We feel righteous, taking a hit for the Lord, don't we? We yell, we fight, we push back, and when the situation doesn't go our way, we call it persecution. Friend, you may be suffering, but you are not being persecuted. And when we respond in such a way, particularly with a non-believer, you are not representing Christ. When you encounter opposition or prejudice against Christ, yes, those intent on making you suffer, consider this person's spirit. They were created by God just as you were, but perhaps their past is filled with poor representations of Christ. They don't know him because they have religion confused with faith. Christ said not everyone will enter the kingdom of heaven, but that's not our concern. Making disciples is, or it should be. When we attack back in response, why would anyone think Jesus offers a better, life-changing way of life? To paraphrase Christ, non-believers know not what they do. Each day, bathe yourself in God's protection. Slather it on good and thick. But if you miss a spot and get burned, treat it patiently. As Romans 14:1 says, accept him whose faith is weak without passing judgment on disputable matters. And then there's a short prayer. Lord, when I suffer on your behalf, grant me godly patience as others search for my most vulnerable spots to burn. Cover me in the kind of patience that even surprises me, and I'll know it's from you. Then, when I do respond, I will, by your grace, respond as you would. Have a good sunny day. Amen.